so many distinguished colleagues, public servants, entrepreneurs, and leaders from various sectors as well as every aspect of human endeavor. As I thank the Secretary General of the community for a generous invitation to preside over this opening ceremony, let me welcome you to Kenya. Please allow us to reciprocate the warm hospitality you afford us when we visit you. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we meet at a watershed moment in the life of the East African community. The 25th anniversary of any human endeavor is an important juncture. It is a time to solemnly take stock of the road traveled at that particular point in time, and a time to introspect and ponder what hurdles and fortunes may await in both the reasonably foreseeable and the unforeseen and unseen future. Whatever our generational experience over the last 25 years of the EAC and through the contours of change that have characterized this time, we meet at a moment of promise and peril, not only regionally, but globally. I believe we all learned from the COVID-19 pandemic that serious challenges do not respect state borders, and that is not the only threat that troubles us. From setting tariffs, health and food safety standards, to communication and infrastructure, the good of the region demands of us that we find enduring answers to its challenges. This is because the success of nations is no longer bound by the lines drawn on maps, but by the strength of the partnership forged across them. Therefore, the theme of this forum, a resilient and fully integrated East Africa, harnessing opportunities in the borderless community, is most apt, as it indeed affirms that boundaries no longer limit opportunity, but rather define the strength of our collective potential. To shine some spotlight on where we are, our President has recently been elected chair of the East African community. He, just like his colleagues, heads of state, is deeply committed to regional integration. He deeply shares in the understanding that the prosperity, freedom, and security of the region require deeper integration and closer consultation. The chair is ready to build on the achievements realized by his predecessors to lead the effort. I therefore look forward very warmly to his full term. That term, ladies and gentlemen, calls for a fundamental shift in how we govern, deliver services, and engage the people of the community we serve. Today, I'll focus on three critical pillars that will enable us to achieve our vision of a resilient, integrated, and borderless East African. That is accountability, efficiency, and service delivery. These pillars matter because they are the foundation upon which we can build a prosperous, secure, and inclusive growth. Accountability first. Governments must remain answerable to their citizens. Public resources must be used effectively to meet the needs of the people. In the context of the East African community, accountability is essential for fostering trust among partner states and ensuring the successful implementation of the regional initiatives. The East African community has consistently demonstrated its commitment to accountability, as evidenced by its history of clean audits. This achievement is a testament to the community's dedication to transparency, sound financial management, and good governance. Furthermore, the timely disbursement of partner states' contributions remain a critical step towards ensuring the smooth implementation of regional projects and programs. However, we must go further. Governments must adopt transparent budgeting processes, regularly report on the use of public funds, and strengthen oversight mechanisms to prevent corruption and inefficiency from creeping in. Citizen participation is key to accountability. When citizens are informed and engaged, they can hold their leaders to account. Platforms like this forum, as well as other EAC initiatives such as regional trade fair, the Juakali, cultural events, Jama Fest, and sports events, East African Community Games, are excellent examples of how we can empower citizens to play an active role in governance. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, efficiency in governance is about maximizing the impact of limited resources. In a region like ours, where resources are stretched thin, efficiency is not just a desirable, but it is imperative. The EAC has already taken commendable steps to enhance institutional efficiency. For example, the collaboration with the Eastern and Southern Africa Management Institute and the European Union to conduct capacity building sessions is a significant effort to strengthen operational capacity. Additionally, the adoption of a new organizational structure and the restructuring or recruitment of 22 staff members demonstrate a commitment to improving the community's ability to deliver on its mandate. Efficiency is also about how we deliver services to our citizens. The East African passport, which standardizes regional travel, is a shining example of how efficient systems can make life easier for our people and promote regional integration. Similarly, EAC's focus on trade facilitation at regional ports and cross-border trade involving women, youth, and vulnerable groups highlights the importance of streamlining processes to unlock economic potential. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the second pillar is service delivery. Ultimately, the success of any government or regional body is measured by its ability to deliver services that improve the lives of its people. Health, education, infrastructure, trade, and service delivery must be at the heart of our efforts. The EAC's achievements in areas such as interregional trade, infrastructure development, and youth empowerment are commendable. The community has also made significant strides in fostering peace and security, as well as energy development, which are critical enablers of economic growth and prosperity. Furthermore, the recent accession of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Federal Republic of Somalia as full members of the EAC is a testament to the community's growing influence and commitment to inclusivity. Challenges remain: delays in project implementation, inadequate funding, and this coordination between partner states still hinder service delivery. But there are answers. The diversification of funding sources through public-private partnership, engagement with multilateral banks, the prioritization of climate-resilient infrastructure, all these and more can help mobilize the resources needed to deliver our commitments. None of these efforts will succeed without the third pillar, active participation of our citizens and stakeholders. A fully integrated, borderless East Africa is not just a vision for governments and heads of state. It is a vision for the people. We must therefore prioritize feasibility and sensitization to ensure that citizens understand and support the EAC initiatives. The adoption of the EAC communication policy, the use of social media and media training are steps in the right direction. However, we must do more to engage citizens at the grassroots level, particularly women, youth, and vulnerable groups who are often the most affected by regional policies. Citizen participation is not just about consultation, it is about empowerment. By involving citizens in decision-making processes, we can ensure that our policies are inclusive, equitable, and responsive to the needs of the people. The EAC is one of the fastest growing regional economic communities in Africa, a fact that underscores its potential as a driver of economic transformation. The community's focus on key pillars such as custom union, common market, and monetary union has laid a strong foundation for regional integration. The midterm review of the 6th EAC development strategy has further highlighted the need to expedite the implementation of these pillars to unlock the full potential of the region. Let us draw inspiration from the progress we have made so far, including the joint hosting of AFCON 2027, which will foster unity among partner states and build on future initiatives such as joint infrastructure projects, peace, security efforts, and social integration programs. These milestones remind us of what we can achieve when we work together. As we look to the future, let us remember that the journey toward a fully integrated and borderless East Africa is a shared responsibility. Governments must be accountable, must be efficient and committed to delivering services that meet the needs of their people. Citizens, in turn, must be informed, engaged, and empowered to play an active role in shaping the future of our region. Ladies and gentlemen, the architects of our nations undertook the noble task of securing political liberation. Soon thereafter, they commenced the defining mission of our time, the economic renaissance of our people. In tribute to their timeless call, our duty is clear: to steer the East African community towards the shared aspiration of deeper integration, one that enhances the prosperity of families across our region and unlocks boundless opportunities for our enterprises. Today, we honor the visionaries who fervently championed the rebirth of the East African community and the many who have steadfastly supported its continued integration. In tribute to these luminaries, I encourage you to be bold, open, and innovative in your discourses. Propose practical and workable strategies to overcome the challenges facing the region in order to accelerate harnessing the vast opportunities and rich endowments of the partner states. As I conclude, permit me to close with a single, simple, earnest request. Let us all, governments, institutions, and citizens alike, to commit ourselves to accountability, efficiency, and service delivery. Together, it is our shared duty to build a resilient, integrated, and borderless East Africa that leaves no one behind. One people, one destiny. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my humble duty to declare the 7th EAC Secretary General's Forum officially inaugurated and wish you all fruitful deliberations over the next 2 days. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief of Staff. Thank you very much, Honorable SG. This is not a vote of thanks. This is just to move us swiftly.
Well, that is the head of public service speaking at the 7th annual East Africa Secretary General's Forum held here in the capital. And of course, they're set to discuss a number of issues. The event is still ongoing, but right now we want to take a short commercial break, but we'll be back with more. Don't go too far.